Specifically designed to be used with a light to midweight bag, this is a 10-minute workout where we are targeting the legs, the glutes, the lower back, and the shoulders with a hint of cardio, just because of the exercise that we're using, the way that we're using them. And the exercise we're going to use are a modified Zerker Squat, which has got core positioning, which enhances the Zerker Squat when using a lighter bag. And also we're functioning a Deadlift Upright Row, which is where you're gonna get your cardio from, because that's what this exercise does. So here is a quick breakdown of what this workout consists of, without giving too much away, because you need to try it anyway. Our 10 minutes is broken down into 3 phases of work, and our first phase, our emphasis is on continuous movement. Now that isn't just having a rep and pausing, that is continuous movement throughout the durations. Now it's got a bit of a performance element for if you are going to repeat it, but it will create a nice little workout anyway. There's some nice little details on technique as we go through the workout, and it's going to be good, you'll enjoy that. Phase 2, we are working at a mix of, between the 2 exercises, slow eccentric and concentric exercises, where we slow everything down and we work through those little bits, those kind of struggle spots through the ranges of movement. With the Deadlift Upright Row, there's a specific way in which we're going to do it, where we kind of mix some power movements with some slow eccentrics, which is just fantastic anyway. And then phase 3, I'm just going to leave it as a bit of a mystery. Now I'll tell you a little bit about it. Phase 3, your Zerker Squat section, is really designed on performance, and your first try, you might not enjoy it, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you will, sort of. The next time you do it, you have got an opportunity to make some really good improvements, but try it anyway, do dig in on it. And on your Deadlift Upright Rows, again, we're emphasizing some power movements with some slow eccentrics, which is just going to be amazing. All of this works together really well for giving you a nice complete workout targeting these muscle areas. If this workout, you think it's for you and you think you want to have a go at it, then first of all, comment, I'm gonna try it, and give it a go. Next, don't forget to save it so you don't lose it, so you can come back to it. 2, if you do actually complete it even once, like the video for me and I'll know that you've done this workout. And then last thing, if you have done the workout, or you're interested anyway and you want to see more material, please subscribe. It'd be really, really good to see you. So next, this is how it's going to work, is we're going to go through a super quick technique breakdown of the exercises that are involved. It's super quick, super basic, and then we'll go into a nice light warm-up where you'll work with me in the studio, and then we'll move on to the actual workout section, and it's 10 minutes of focused work. Here is a quick breakdown of the technique for a Zerker Squat, utilizing our core positioning technique, which is designed for a lighter bag. So instead of using our traditional Zerker Squat positioning, we're opening those arms out. So once you've got your bag, we want those arms opened out to about shoulder width apart. Definitely shoulder width apart, because we want to squeeze those elbows into the side, because that is what is going to just engage those lats a little bit more. And as you go down through that posture, you get a little bit more engagement with the lighter bag through your actual squat. So once we've got that positioning sorted, we will then take our feet slightly wider than hip width apart, and then the first thing that's got to be in your mind has got to be, right, weight in the heels. And before you start, don't have them legs locked out straight, keep it just slightly soft on the knees, and just let the hips just sit backwards slightly. And then from there, keeping that posture up, maintaining that neutral spine, you can then start to drop into your squat. Now, what we're going to be looking for here as you drop into the squat, keep the hips back, make sure the knees do not start pushing forwards over the toes, go down as far as you can while you keep that integrity with that neutral spine, so keeping that back up, all right? As you hit that lowest point that you can reach, be mindful of the weight in the heels again. Breathe out and lift yourself up to the top, and then repeat it all the way through as you go through your workout. So starting with our legs wider than hip width apart, our first focal point is going to be from that upright position, actually keeping our weight in the heels before we start. As you then start to bend the knees and drop down, you want to push the bum backwards, maintaining and enforcing a neutral spine as you drop into position. This is what will create your hip hinge forward. From there, once we've got down to that position, you're going to drive up again through the heels, pulling the bag up, this time nice and close to the body with them elbows nice and high, pulling the bag right up under the chin with the elbows pointing upwards. If you want to really work the glutes, we just get a little squeeze forward slightly, time the glutes up at the top, keep that weight in the heels, and then return back into that hip hinge position down at the bottom, and then repeat your repetitions through. Airflow wise, breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up, and keep the activity flowing and tight all the time. So from here we have got 1 minute and we are going to begin. Our first exercise is going to be a bodyweight squat. However, we're going to utilize the sandbag to create some width with the legs. So if you drop your sandbag on the floor, as you can see there on the screen with training down, pop the feet either side so you've got some nice width, and then just pop the feet and just put a little bit of a squeeze in either side of the bag. Now I want you to emphasize and be mindful of this from the onset, and that will be weight in the heels, okay? Weight in the heels from the top, weight in the heels on the way down. You'll be linking the hands together, getting them under the chin. We'll keep them hands fixed under the chin all the way through this bodyweight squat. Now, the target on this first little bit is, don't worry about rushing, don't worry about going too deep, just get moving, and we can increase the depth as we go on. I would like it to be performed in a single squat basis, so do a squat down straight up to the top, have a little pause, and then do the next one. It's just a nice progressive workout in, okay? So there is our minute. Let's get yourself into position now. So let's get the feet either side of that bag. Let's get that weight in the heels, link them hands together, get it under the chin. Keeping that back up straight. Make sure we drop into it. We're going to start in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and away we go. We've got 1 minute. Nice, easy, lazy squats. Keep that posture up. Breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up, and keep it as single repetitions at the minute. I will tell you when I want you to just increase the pace slightly, but it will still be single reps. Have a look over there. That is how I want it performed. Keep it going. Well done. So airflow wise, breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up, and if you can start increasing the depth a little bit, do so. Start forcing that down a little bit more. Put those legs under a little bit more pressure there. Under 30 seconds, and on the 45-second mark, we're just going to increase the pace just very, very slightly. So we're coming up to that now. Get yourself ready. You're going to start 3, 2, 1 and increase the pace a little bit. It doesn't have to be massively quick, but just be aware that you are really pushing a little bit quicker. Well done. 5 seconds, that is all. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and rest down. Okay, so watch your screens. Standing behind your sandbag now. We're doing the stride jump, which you'll be up onto your toes, and like to stay on your toes all the time as you go through the stride jump. Don't be flat-footed and landing flat-footed. Now I want you to use the sandbag as a gauge because I want the legs going slightly wider than the sandbag and then back in, getting them arms up, touching up at the top, as you can see there. And we're starting off on a nice kind of semi-lazy pace, not too lazy that when the legs go out they're all floppy. We do still want that bounce through the toes as you're coming in, but there's no pressure on pace again. It's just about getting your body moving, okay? We're gonna start in 4, starting with the feet together, 3, 2, 1, and away we go. So let's start that now steady. It's a semi-lazy pace, but be active. So don't start on the outside and then go in. Let's still stay active. Bring it straight out, straight in with those feet, but don't be too quick. And don't be too floppy with the body either. Keep a nice bit of tension through there as well. We've only got 1 minute. I am going to ask you to increase your pace on your last 15 seconds, but don't go into a sprint. It should just be a moderate increase in pace. Just work on this range of movement more than anything and keep that bounce. And airflow wise, keep a nice little rhythm with how you're working in coordination with that foot movement. And we're coming down to our last 15 seconds now. Get yourself ready. There we go. Now just elevate the pace just very slightly. Keep that bouncing through the toes. 10 seconds. Stay with it. Don't go any quicker than what you're doing now. 5 seconds remain. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest down. Well done. Okay, so keep your power bag where it is, and now we can use that as a nice little gauge because I want the legs considerably wider than the power bag at the minute. And you're gonna get your hands behind the back. If you watch the screen there, hands behind the back, starting up at the top. And with the good mornings now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna bend your back forwards. And I want you to keep your head up as you go down. So just replicate that movement there. You should feel a little bit of a stretch through the hamstrings, maybe through the glutes, and maybe through the lower back, however your lower back is feeling. And now just squeeze it up to the top, and we're emphasizing the hip thruster, so you've got to really jam that groin forwards and just lean back slightly, and you should feel that stretching right through the hamstrings and maybe the lower portion of your midsection also. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 1 minute of just active movement, okay? We're not emphasizing any holds. I just want you moving up and down continuously for the minute, just nice and steady. If you want to emphasize a little bit of a squeeze forwards up at the top on that hip thruster phase, then do so. And if you want to just pause just very slightly, you may do, but I want it to be active mainly. All right, get yourself ready. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's 1 minute, nice and steady. As you come down, make sure you keep that head up because that will really help just bite into them hamstrings a little bit more. Make sure you've got that wide posture with the legs. And if you are a little bit wider than you need to be, it might not be that effective. It should be as it is demonstrated on there. Well done. We've got ages left, so keep that going. Emphasize that hip thruster up at the top because that will really squeeze through those glutes. You should feel the glutes go nice and tight. That's how far you should be squeezing, and then just roll straight down. Airflow as well. Breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up, and keep that moving. We're coming down to 20 seconds. There should be no change in pace. Just keep it active and moving. Well done. Coming down now to your final 10 seconds, keep it rolling. Well done. Stay on that. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest down. Well done. Okay, shake off. Right, now, watch your screens. We're gonna do heel kicks and straight legs, and what we want is both hands on the bum, and our aim is to try and get the heels to kick the hands, right? This is great. Nice little dynamic stretch for the quadriceps. Now we're gonna do this for 20 seconds, and I want it to be your absolute aim to get those heels onto the hands. And I know there are a lot of people who struggle flexibility-wise, and you might find that difficult. However, you're still gonna try. Even if you won't hit it, you've got to make it your objective to try your hardest to do it. And you want your knees pointing downwards, because what can happen is the knees can start lifting forwards and you're not going to get any stretch. So it's sort of like standing upright, getting the hips push forwards as well at the same time, and kicking really hard. You need to be up on the toes as you do it. So let's get up onto those toes now. We've just got 20 seconds. That is it. Get yourself ready. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. It's 20 seconds of work. Now you've got to force it. You've got to really force it to get the heels to kick those hands. Well done. You've got to kick your own butt. Come on, let's go. Nearly there. 10 seconds. Increase the pace if you can, and increase the force if you can. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and stop. Okay, watch your screen, just shake the legs off very quickly. We're now doing a straight leg kick, okay? So you'll put one arm in front and the same side leg as the arm. We're not crossing it on this section, that'll be on the next section. You should just kick up to that arm. Now the aim is to feel that stretch, and we must keep that leg straight. Now, I can't emphasize this enough because people will see this all the time. They will do this and they'll kick the leg up and then it ends up just bending. If you can't get up without the leg bending, just lower your hand a bit so that you can Keep the legs straight and feel that little bite in the hamstrings, because otherwise it's pointless kind of going through this routine. It's that bite through the hamstrings that we need, and we're going to do it alternate sides, as you can see demonstrated there. Okay, so leg straight, you've got to be mindful of it, because your body will automatically go into wanting to bend that knee. All right, and you've got to keep that straight. I hope I've emphasized that enough. Right, we've got 20 seconds, that's it, and then we're just going to repeat heel kicks and then straight back into straight legs. Get yourself ready. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So work this out. Straight legs. I don't know if I told you. Keep that going now. Nice and high if you can, or go as high as you can to where you feel that little bite, that little stretch through the hamstrings, and then straight down with it. Well done. Keep that nice and active. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and stop. We're straight back into heel kicks now. So get the hands on the butt as quick as you can. Get that posture up onto those toes. 20 seconds of work again, starting in 4, 3, 2, 1, and away we go. 20 seconds of work now. If you weren't able to make that range before and you weren't getting that kick, let's try a little bit harder. It will get there. Maybe not this session, but the more you practice, it definitely will. If you're already on it, well done. Let's go a little bit quicker. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and stop. Okay, straight legs next with those hands. Let's really work this up. Keep those legs straight. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 20 seconds of work again. Put this in, bounce it up there, kick it onto the hands, and then change over. Well done. Keep that going. Coming down to your final 10 seconds. Well done. Keep that leg straight. Excellent. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Excellent stuff. Right, shake off. Okay, so we've got 30 seconds and we're into our first exercise, which is the Zerker Squat. Make sure you've got them feet wider than hip width apart, and the emphasis has got to be keeping that weight in the heels. Also, try and keep the arms separate, as that's going to eat into the core a little bit more. If it's a really heavy bag that you're using, link them hands together. We've got 10 seconds, so let's get up into position now. Ready? It's steady, continuous work for 1 minute, starting in 3, 2, 1, and away we go. Let's go. So airflow, breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up, and the buzzword has got to be continuous. Don't have any pauses at the top, don't pause at the bottom, but just keep that nice and continuous all the way through. Also on this first phase, don't worry too much about depth. If you can't go that deep to start with, don't worry, we can increase it, but keep moving. That is the main objective. Stay with that. Keep that on, and we're coming down to our last 30 seconds. If you wanted to increase your pace very slightly, you could do, or optionally put a little bit more depth in. Keep that airflow going. Well done. Stay on it. Don't have any pauses. Good. Keep it going. Nearly there. A little bit more depth on these now. Really push out. Get a little bit lower if you can. Under 10 seconds. Stay with it. Don't you dare slow that pace. Nearly there. 2 seconds. 1, and rest down. Okay, drop the bag. Let's have a quick shake off. We're into deadlift upright rows next, so stay close to the bag. Make sure we get that bend in the knees. Keep that hip hinge, keep that back nice and rigid as you go through that. Keep that neutral spine, work through that. We're gonna start in 15 seconds, so let's get them feet again, just slightly wider than hip width apart. Make sure you stick that bum backwards when you go through them with that upright row. Keep them elbows up nice and high. Starting in 3 seconds. 2 seconds, 1, and off we go. So again, it's steady, continuous work that we're looking for. No pressure on pace whatsoever. We're just getting a range of movement out. Make sure you stick that bum back when you go down into that deadlift. Little touch on the floor and really squeeze them elbows up nice and high. That is good. Airflow, breathe out as you lift, breathe in on the way down, and keep that movement nice and continuous. We're coming down now to your last 30 seconds, and I don't want an increase on pace on this one. I just want you to keep moving. Keep that flow. No pause, consistent work. We are nearly done. That is good. Constant through it. Come on, keep working, keep working. Well done. Keep that weight in the heels on the way down. Keep that weight in the heels on the way up. Squeeze them elbows up nice and high. Nearly there. Coming down to your last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Rest down. You've got a 1-minute break. Okay, so with this minute break, shake off, but watch the screen all the way through because I'm going to tell you what you're going to be doing on phase 2. So with phase 2 on our Zerker squats, we are working slow, continuous movements. Don't make the mistake of this, and that is, do not do a rep, have a long pause at the top, and then do another rep. That's not slow. That's just you delaying the time a little bit in between your reps. Continuous, all right? So slowly down, and then slowly moving up to the top. Slowly back down again, then slowly up to the top, and keep that going all the way through for the 1 minute. Then with our deadlift upright row, you are going to be working a power up and then slow down, and we're really trying to emphasize the hip hinge on that slow eccentric on the way down, and then power up with that next upright row. We've got 15 seconds, we're into the Zerker squats. I'll remind you on the next bit after. Let's get it up into position. Feet to the side, weight in the heels. Let's get that bag under the arms. We're gonna stop. Slow, continuous work in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Let's go. And work it out. So slow, continuous movement. Really be mindful about that weight in the heels on the way down. Be mindful of the weight in the heels on the way up. You've constantly got to think about it. Keep that posture up all the way through and keep that breathing going. And don't speed up. I would like you to really challenge yourself with this and see if you can maintain that full minute all the way through, continuously slow. Maintain that posture, don't let it pull you forwards. Keep that up, well done. Maintain, we've got under 30 seconds now, so keep that going. Well done. Stay on with it, stay on with it. Come on, you can do it. I know it hurts a little bit, but you can work through that burn. We're coming down to your last 15 seconds, so stay on with it. Keep your posture, keep that airflow, don't rush it out. Keep the control, 10 seconds remain. Come on, stay on with it. Discipline now. Airflow continual. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and rest. Well done. Okay, get rid of the back. Right, we've got deadlift upright row. So you're going to power up and then slowly down, emphasizing that hip hinge and that eccentric so you can really feel that working through the lower back. Keep your posture all the way through. We are going to be starting in 15 seconds. So let's get yourself ready. Feet either side. So let's get that weight in the heels again with this. Get that back 10 seconds and we're going to lift. Get ready. First deadlift, so you'll drop down, power it up, and then eccentrically just lower down nice and slow. 2 seconds, 1, power up that first one, and then slowly down and keep that going throughout. Really emphasize the power movement up, elbows nice and high, but on that drop, keep it really controlled. Well done. Work that hip hinge, keep that neutral spine all the way through, push that bum backwards and maintain that weight in the heels. Excellent. Keep it going with that power lift. Really put the power in, but maintain that weight in the heels and keep posture. Excellent. Coming down now to your last 30 seconds. There's your last 30 seconds, just tick. Keep it going, maintain, give me that power up and then really emphasize that eccentric on the way down. That is good. Breathe out strong on that power up. And then give me some breaths in and out on the way down because it should take you quite a while to get down there. Well done. We've got 10 seconds and that is it. Stay with that now. Can you get another couple of reps in? I think you've got another 1, 2 seconds, 1, and stop. That is this round complete. Okay, so moving into our minute break. Quick shake off, watch the screen because I'll go through what we're doing next. On our Zerker squats this time, we've got progressive speed. And what will happen is every 10 seconds, I'm gonna ask you to speed up until your final 10 seconds, you're just gonna be just a blur because you're going that quick. Don't start off too slow, still keep the pace kind of nice and active, all right? But really work hard at getting some speed out on this, okay? And it's an absolute sprint on that last 10 seconds. So work with it, do as well as you can, and keep it continuous. And next, with the deadlift upright rows, you're gonna power up 2 and then slowly down on that eccentric after the power up on the second. I'll explain again, don't worry about it. So we've got 15 seconds and we're into the Zerker squats. Let's get up into position. Let's get that back up and let's get the feet either side. Let's get that weight in the heels. Slight bend in the knees before we start. Start your pace off nice and steady. We're going to start in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and let's go. So steady, continuous work to begin with. Every 10 seconds, as I said, you're then going to increase your pace. Make sure there's a difference in your pace, because if there isn't, you're going to be in big trouble. And there's your first 10 seconds. Let's increase the pace a little bit. Keep it continuous. Grit your teeth, but do breathe and keep it going. Well done. Keep that going, and another 10 seconds gone. Let's increase this pace again. Can you do it? Of course you can do it. Keep that airflow going. Dig in with it. Let's really fight that resistance now. In your head, it's screaming at you. Increase the pace again. That's your third one in. Come on, keep that going. You've got 2 more increases to do, and then we will be done. Increase again. Your final one. We're going to go to a sprint. Keep that airflow going. Come on, you've got this. We're nearly there. And everything. Empty the tank on this one. Let's go. 10 seconds. Let's go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Come on, push. Keep going. Don't stop. 2 seconds. 1, and now you can stop and give yourself a big reward. Shake off very quickly. Right, deadlift upright row. So on this one, watch the screen. You're going to power up for 2, nice and explosively. And as you come down after that second, slowly go down, emphasizing again that hip hinge, keeping that weight in that lower back and maintaining in the heels. We've got under 15 seconds and we're going to go. So let's get the bag up ready. Again, feet either side, weight in the heels. Get yourself ready. Power up 2, slow down 1. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So get that power movement, be really explosive with them first 2, and then just hold it, and then slowly, slowly, slowly down, and then just repeat. As soon as it touches the floor, recoil up, give it that next 2, and off you go. Excellent. Maintain that form, keep that going. Really emphasize on that eccentric, so when you're going slow, really emphasize it. Get that hip hinge, stick that bum right out, slight bend in the knees as you drop down, and then recoil and power up through those reps. Excellent. Stay with it. We've got under 30 seconds left. Keep that work on. Well done. Power up 2, and then slowly down, 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 down. Let it touch and explode up with those 2. Nearly there, under 15 seconds now. Stay on with it. Stay there. Come on, come on. Keep that pace going. Well done. Last little bit. We have got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest down.